Good morning, guys. This is John from Collectible Classics, and normally you would find me on the other side of the camera, but today I want to show you what I was shooting today because it is a lot of fun, and I want to go over all the little bits with it that make this car really special. So this is the 2013 Mini Cooper GP, of which they made 2,000 for the world and 500 for us in the United States, and it is Mini's idea of bridging the gap between their Mini Challenge cars and the typically the top of the range JCW cars. So it from the outside has a lot of signature identifiers of something a little bit more special and track focused, but it is really what's underneath and some of the details inside that really separate this car. So to start out, you're going to see all of the obvious tells, like the red mirror caps here, GP stickers. We actually do have a lot of the GP cars have the production number stickered on the side of the roof there. We have those stickers. They were not applied, but we have them for you. This car is number 350. But once we get into the nitty-gritty little details, that's where this car becomes really special. So it is on Bilstein coilovers. We also have around the back some of the purpose-built bodywork here. So we have this rear diffuser, very nicely frames the center exit exhaust, reduces rear end lift by 90% over 62 miles an hour. We have this rear carbon fiber wing here. Again, you'll see a lot of, if you watch British Touring Car Championships or any kind of, really high intensity front wheel drive racing, you see how a lot of these cars lift the rear end. So we don't expect you to be going that hard on the street, but it really shows that Mini is focused on making this a very, very well-sorted driver's car. So we're gonna take it inside now, and it's a lot more of the same. We have factory Recaro bucket seats for the front, because in the back, well, there are no seats. So we have a good amount of weight savings from that. We have that rear strut brace there to, again, keep everything in line when you're driving hard. And then we'll take you underneath the hood here. And we have a GP specific strut brace there as well. We have 211 horsepower, 1.6 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder. Does not deliver any more power than the JCW, nor does it provide a significant increase in torque. But again, that's where all the little things that are around this car, from the suspension geometry to the revised bodywork, interior modifications, all those things really shine. So we're gonna hop in now. We're gonna take it for a drive because, well, that's where all the fun is to be had. I'll hop right into these very nice and supportive Recaro seats. So we have a lot of nice carbon fiber interior trim. We have the dashboard here, on the steering wheel, and behind we have the parking brake here, and this really nice, you don't see a lot of cars with a shifter shaped like this. It reminds me honestly of a Porsche 996 GT1, and that is the first time anybody has ever compared a Mini to a 911 GT1. So we're gonna pop it into sport mode, and you're certainly gonna hear a difference, and I'm gonna feel it with the throttle response. We get a little bit more weight in the steering wheel here. So once you get up to high speeds, that stability is very welcome, but just from everyday driving, sound that you get some nice burbles on the overrun. Basically, anytime you let off the throttle, and that makes this car such a fun thing to drive in just everyday situations. It doesn't have to be treated like a track car. Very neutral through tight corners like that. Even has a slight tendency toward oversteer, which is certainly not something you'd expect from a car built on a platform like this. But again, that certainly speaks to the things that Mini did under the hood and all throughout to really deliver on what this car looks like. Because any car in this segment is truly just based on an everyday hatchback, we can shut off sport mode, things calm down a little bit, the steering wheel gets a little bit, I don't want to say floaty, but not quite as precise and direct, and kind of takes the edge off the car. And you can hear on the downshifts that aggressive exhaust note kind of gets muted a little bit. So you can certainly have a pleasant and civilized everyday driving experience with this car. Not too stiff to upset you going over things like that manhole cover that we just ran over. Just overall pretty compliant, but we'll throw it back in sport mode as we're about to accelerate out onto the highway. checking in at 33,900 miles, and we hope the winning bidder enjoys every one of them. Thanks for watching.